wow, is it just me, or does the second half of this season feel like a completely different season? It is killing it, and it is grooving. When you have two strong leads like Sarah Paulson and Evan Peters in a show, and you let them shine, you're gonna be rewarded. And that's what's happening here, especially because they're both getting to play multiple characters. And I think what really helped the show was them going back in time with these different cults and different maniacs. And that, this episode, was Charles Manson. My favorite part, actually, of this episode was them going back in time to 1969, the Charles Manson mansion scene. And he's with all his hooligans, and Sarah Paulson's one of them, Billie Lourd's another. And it felt that really horror vibe in these sequences. And it was brutal with Sarah Paulson hanging that pregnant chick and all the stabbings in this scene. And Billy Eichner playing that character, Tex, that was really cool too, to see him again. And Evan Peters, when you see him portray Charles Manson, he did it great. Like, he's been doing all these characters. So when he appeared to himself, Kai, that was really effective acting, to be able to act to yourself and them do that really good smooth editing with it, because that can become a mess in some shows, but it worked really well here. And it made sense because he was losing his mind, Kai, and it's believable that he'd start seeing visions like that. But what really impressed me about this episode was this was some seriously good writing, and everything's starting to pay off well and make a lot of sense. And it's really layered. And I love that Frances Conroy's character, BB, basically was Kai's therapist and was like, hey, I want you to enrage females so much to get them to bring out that female rebellion and cause a change by being such an idiot and being such an anti-woman, anti-abortion. The exact campaign Kai is running. So then you're like, okay, people predicted this twist were right. But I was also disappointed because I didn't want them to go totally that route, because I didn't believe Kai was like actually good in him and smart to do that. So they're having this episode think he's actually on board with BB in doing this. But then it turns out in the end he wasn't, and he's still Kai, and he's evil because he is the villain and he has to stay that way. Because we want, in my opinion, Allie, Sarah Paulson's character, to win. If Kai was good, then who's the bad guy here? I don't want it to be Allie. I want Allie to be the one we're rooting for, because it comes full circle then, and that's where it seems like they're going. And it was awesome to see Beverly and her teamed up. Another twist that it looked like Beverly was broken, which was going to piss me off, because like, no, don't ruin her character. But they didn't. They fooled me, and they fooled Winter. And Winter's death scene was incredible with Kai reluctantly choking her. It was really well done. And seeing Allie smirk was awesome, and how they planted that recording device and how they gave the Montana ticket. Winter was trying to get Beverly to go away to Kai. And Winter was finally changing to a better person, and it was too late. So I love how all the craziness Allie went through in the beginning is just coming full circle now, and she's getting her revenge and justice. And the last thing she's got to take out is Kai. And it's coming next week. I can't wait. Finally, someone's a step ahead of Kai here. He's outfooled everybody, but not Allie. It's like crazy knows crazy. And she's winning the game with Beverly. I'm pumped about this duo. I'm really impressed by this season. This episode really impressed me as well. I'm going to give it a solid 8.5. Really enjoyed it. It's letting, again, these leads shine, these great actors. And it had that R element to it, and it had that political element to it like the season has. And had a lot of twists and turns that finally really made sense. And now you're going to pay off for stuff that might have been confusing, or like, where are they going with this? And I'm shocked. I think it ended up great. It sold me. I wasn't sold on all this storyline, but now I'm sold. I think it's awesome, and I can't wait for the finale next week. So please comment below with your thoughts on this episode. I want to know what everyone thinks. Let me know. Respond to everybody. Did you like this episode? Did you not? Did you agree with me? Disagree with me? Anything you want to say, put it down below. And please subscribe. I review a bunch of TV shows, movies, celebrity interviews I do as well, trailer reactions, podcast reviews, you name it. Follow me at SteveVarley1 on Twitter and Instagram, and keep coming back.